Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Star Wars Central. Welcome back to the room, the shop, the upgraded shop. And what I've got in front of you is, don't you just love it when you go into a store sometimes and you're not really looking for anything, but you, in the back of your mind, you've been thinking to yourself, gee, I wonder when I'm going to see that Hyperreal Luke. Walked into EB Games and there it was, sitting right there, the first and only one they were bringing in, sitting right there. I wasn't even hunting for it. I knew it was coming and I was wanting to get it. And the reason I was wanting to get it is because on your left is good old dear old dad. There's Darth, the Hyperreal that came out last year. And what is Hyperreal? Well, if you look at the joints, you can pose these guys, but there are no visible joints, and that's kind of the neat thing about this whole thing. Now, there are a few drawbacks about it, and I'm going to bring it forward and show it to you what some of the drawbacks are. If you look at Darth's knee here, I've only really shown him, you know, I haven't moved him hardly at all from that, and just like everything else, it's cracking. And I keep this room or the statue room pretty much temperature controlled, and we've already got the body cracking, so I don't hold out a lot of hope that these bodies are going to stay good. They still look pretty cool. It's a really neat idea, but this rubber that they use is just too light, and I really kind of doubt that this is going to last very long. So I'm going to have to change his pose, obviously keeping it in this pose. He's been in this pose for about a year, and you can see it's completely cracking. So I'm going to have to change his pose and keep him straight legged. So anyway, that is a little unfortunate, but that is the reality of Hyperreal. And so what we're going to do is we are going to get Luke out of his box here and have a look at him. But we're going to have a little bit closer look at the box. So let's get Darth out of the way. And so there is the box for the Hyperreal Star Wars, the Black Series Hyperreal Luke Skywalker. This is a 6th scale. And I guess this is 6th scale. I'm not 100% sure. Or maybe 10th scale. Sorry, 10th scale. So there's the box. There is a little view window on the side. It doesn't really give you a lot, but it gives you an idea that it's Luke. And of course this is Luke, I believe, in his Bespin outfit. And on the back it shows you some of the poses that you can put Luke in. Disney Hasbro, no numbering on the box or anything else like that. And there he is there. The box opens up to give you a clearer view. So there is the box opened up. It gives you a good idea. You can open this up in the store and have a look at it. You've got Luke in his Bespin outfit on the left, and he's got his lightsaber in his hand, and he's in kind of a pose. You can see the pose that he's in. Shows you some more poses that you can do here. And if we bring this around, you can see you get an extra head. Not a whole lot different than the head that's on there. I'll give you a closer look at that. But it's more of the determined head rather than the surprised head. And you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 sets of hands if you're going to count the ones that are actually on the end of his arms. So lots of hands, lots of choices that you can do. You can do lots of different looks in the whole bit. So this is when he meets dear old dad for the first time, and he finds out that Darth Vader is actually his father. So let's pop Luke out of the box, have a closer look, and get him. So there is Luke as he looks as he comes out of the package. I haven't changed anything. I love the belt with the blaster. I'll get you in for a closer look on that. That looks really, really nice. That is one nice blaster. It is metal. And the belt looks really good, well equipped. One thing I like about these Hyperreal hands is it's very easy to put things in and out of them because they're very bendy. Like if I go like this, see how bendy they are? Very bendy. This is Luke with the stock face. So this is Luke with the stock face, and this is the Luke. This is the other face. It's more of a determined face. This is more like when he is telling Darth that he will never follow him. And you get a whole pile of different hands for the pistol, and just a whole pile of different hands here. Now he looks really good. The outfit is done well. It looks just like it did in the movies. He's got the right utility belt on, and the poses are completely different. You can do many different poses with him. And I'll show you that in a couple of minutes. We'll just make a couple of different poses. Like I say, this is exactly how he came out of the box. So let's just pose him up. So here's Luke kind of with the push force. He's got his hand out and he's got his saber back. This is kind of like the first time he may see Darth up in Bespin. He's on the same grate that that comes with the Hyperreal Darth, exactly the same grate. So you can kind of put them together side by side. I got a feeling there's going to be more to this than what we're seeing. Anyways, I think that looks pretty good. Let's put him in another pose and have another look here. So I've put the different head on here. This is the more serious head. I've also put the sidearm in his one hand, changed out his right hand. The gun is not metal, I was mistaken. And he's kind of in a pose where he is walking down, not sure where he's going. You can also pull the saber part off and put the hilt on the belt. Be very careful. This part of the lightsaber, the end part there, is very tough to go in here. So if you're going to change it, only do it a couple times. It's very prone to breakage, so be extremely careful. So that's just another shot of Luke. I think he looks really neat, and we'll throw up a couple more just to see what he looks like. To change the head and the hands and everything is very easy on this, very, very easy indeed. And he's very supple, very soft, and he moves quite well. But from the past, I will not be putting him in any kind of bending position for very long, because it looks like the rubber separates. Anyways, let's get him into another pose. So there we go. There is the pose where he looks like he's at the ready, at the stance where he's now decided to fight Darth, and they're coming together, and he's moving in slowly. I've changed his hand on the left to give him more of the grip so he can grab the hilt with both hands, and I've left him with a kind of the determined, serious face. I think I will leave him with that. I don't care for that other innocent looking face. It's just too farm boyish for you know, for him being fighting at Bespin. I think they nailed this really well. A little bit of a light coat, maybe of a dark wash, might help here a little bit. And I'm not going to pose him in any kind of crouches. I would love to, but I'm not going to, because it will deteriorate the rubber at the joints. So I will, you know, when I pose him for pictures, I'll put him in crouches. Same with Darth. But when I do pose them, they'll both be straight-legged. So let's get them into some poses to see what he and Darth look like together. That's kind of why I got this guy. So let's see what that looks like. There is quite a size difference between the Darth and the Luke, and I guess that would be expected, because I do believe in his armor and everything, Darth is close to 7 feet tall, and Luke would be, you know, from what I've seen in the movies, he's probably around 5'8", 5'9", somewhere around there, so smaller. But he looks pretty good. This is kind of a neat look. I think it looks kind of cool. You can see the bases kind of connect together. I'll give you a little closer look at Darth there. The bases kind of connect together, which kind of makes me think that there's something else coming along here eventually. That's why we have these two bases. But I think these look really good. I mean, you can really, you know, you can really mess around with these and make these look any way you want. But of course, I'm going to put them in the fighting stance. And at some point, I might put some pipes and whatnot in there, kind of like the scene just before he takes Luke's hand off, and then Luke jumps down the what is it, vent rays, and gets rescued by the Millennium Falcon. But yeah, I think these two look really good together. You could put them on one stand. It would be a little crowded. But if you wanted to do, well, I guess you couldn't do that. I was going to say, if you wanted to do the scene where he, Endor Moon, but it's the wrong uniform for that, where he's kind of walking with his father with his hands in handcuffs, but that wouldn't work here. It's the wrong outfit. This, of course, is the Bespin Luke. I think he looks really good. So I'm going to take some pictures and make a couple of different looks. So yeah, just hold on a second. Let's get some different pictures going. And here we're kind of going with the look of Darth using the Force to push Luke back, kind of setting him back as they're in the middle of the fight. Like I say, there's a million things you can do here. I just thought this would be kind of a neat look. But I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to end up posing them, but you guys will be the first to know once I get it there. So yeah, I'm going to take a couple more pictures and show you some more stuff. And And this is kind of the scene I'm going to put them in. I might refine it a little bit more than this, but I think this is the scene that is appropriate, where we've got Luke and Darth crossing lightsabers. Father and son, not happy with each other, and in the final battles. Looks really good. I got to get some sort of backgrounds printed up for these kind of things. When I show these, I think I can get them done at Office Depot. Get some the Star Wars backgrounds done, but I think it looks really good. Luke and Darth as the Hyperreal are really good, but fair warning: do not leave the joints in a bended position for too long because that rubber will crack. Not sure about the arms. The arms on Darth seem to be okay, but a knee kind of did separate. And that was a little bit more of a bend than probably I should have put him in. But it only lasted a year and it started to crack. I'm not going to complain about it. It's just I'll be a little bit smarter posing him up. So I'll show you where I'm going to put these two. I just want to take a couple more close pictures and then we will get these guys placed. And here's where these two will live. They will live in here with the quarter scale Anakin, which is right there. And I think they look good in here together and along with the Star Wars movies. So is it worth the money? I paid $100 for them, basically, and I paid $100 for the Darth. Are they worth it? Yes, they are, but there are some issues with it. They're quite finicky, and they are prone to cracking over a period of time, which is unfortunate. So anyways, I do like the Hyperreal Luke. I've been looking forward to putting him with Darth, and I think they look really good together. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you're getting this or if you've thinking about getting it. And as always, Area 51, home of the superheroes and Star Wars and a lot of other things. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.